The federal opposition has been criticised for suggesting class sizes aren't an important factor in education. Christopher Pyne says the money spent reducing class sizes has not delivered any significant benefits. He said it would have been better spent rewarding good teachers. The government is facing pressure of its own over school funding, but today the focus was more on the vexed issue of leadership.
As school kids sit down to their classes, the opposition is worrying about who's standing up the front.
We are not attracting the highest calibre people to the teaching profession that we should be.
The remedy? More practical classroom training for teachers and giving principals greater powers to hire and fire.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
And the opposition says there's no need to be so hung up on how many kids are in the classroom.
There's no evidence that smaller class sizes somehow produce better student outcomes.
It is fine by the coalition if more kids have to be squeezed into classrooms and get less of the teacher's time. That's fine by him.
The Education Union is similarly scornful.
Class sizes do matter for every parent across Australia, students and teachers alike. It's about ensuring every child has more individualised attention.
The union says the problem is funding and wants to adopt the findings of the Gonski Review, which recommends pouring billions more into public schools.
We need the additional resources, we need the additional teachers, we need the additional specialist teachers.
The Gonski funding recommendations are politically tricky for the government because of the cost involved and the charged emotions surrounding government funding of public and private schools. But the Prime Minister would have preferred to fight that battle today rather than face yet another round of questions about her leadership. The government's chief whip has stirred the hornet's nest.
Populism matters in politics, and no matter what political party you're talking about, if leaders remain unpopular long enough, they'll inevitably stop leading the party.
We all know Julia Gillard is about as popular as anthrax in Australia right now, and therefore he was saying that it's time for Julia Gillard to go.
There we are.
There's no mounting challenge.
Kevin's made his position very clear in terms of his intentions. That remains the position.
But the talk is nonetheless frustrating Julia Gillard's efforts.
We dealt with the question of leadership in February and it was resolved then.
And she's hoping it stays that way. Melissa Clark, ABC News, Canberra.